and unveil the best known facts about. But let's start with the general facts. For what Vanuatu it's known, or it's famous. First, for kava. Vanuatu is one of the world's largest producers of kava, a traditional beverage made from the root of kava plant. It's made from the root of kava plant. Kava is an important part of Vanuatu's social life and culture. So kava beverage. And visitors often have the chance to participate in kava ceremonies. Another fact is the white sand beaches and coral reefs, because Vanuatu is situated in the South Pacific Ocean, near New Caledonia, alright, and boasts beautiful white sand beaches and vibrant coral reefs. Popular spots for beach lovers and snorkels include places like Champagne Beach and Espiritu Santo and Hideaway Island near Port Vila. Alright, so these are the most famous facts for Vanuatu, and now let's analyze the archipelago and the islands that from where it's composed. First, it's Adoba or Amai and Maivo. Here, these two, and Adoba and Maivo. Okay, the capital is here named Loncana. Maivo, which is this one, it's covered with dense vegetation, tropical forest, and has the highest rainfall from Vanuatu. So we have here rainforest, forest. This is the only fact that I found about these two islands. Alright. And the next island is Umbrim. This one here. Let's trace the outline of the island. The capital of Umbrim is Eas. Umbrim is a volcanic island in the archipelago of Vanuatu. Volcanic activity on the islands include lava lakes in two craters near the summit. So, volcanic, we have volcanoes here. Volcanoes. Right. The next one is a smaller archipelago here in the north called Banks and Torres, which is part of the Torres Islands. This one. Banks and Torres, and the capital is Sola. Well, as in mid-2004, the Torres Island had a total population of 950 people. Dispersed across at least 10 settlements of various sizes, all located near the coastal areas. Another fact or interesting fact is that the coconut crab or Bircus latro coconut crab next islands, like the tourist islands, have the same capital, which is Sola, right? On the backside we can find volcanoes. Right, the next island is where the capital is. It's named Efate. Efate, right here. Let's trace the map line. Okay. The capital of Efate, it's Port Vila, which is also the capital of the Vanuatu archipelago. So, Captain James Cook named the island the Sandwich Island. Sandwich Island. In honor of a noble patron, the Earl of Sandwich, on his voyage in 1774. So it's Sandwich Island. The Sandwich Island. The capital, Port Vila, it's the hub for tourism in Vanuatu, receiving almost approximately 60,000 foreign tourists annually by air transport. 60,000 tourists. Good. Another fact is that also Port Vila, the capital, is the most important harbor and the center of the country's trade. Port Vila. That's why it's named Port Vila. Good. The next islands, it's Epi. Epi Island. Which is also composed with two more small islands. The capital is Ringdove. Ringdove. The island is a volcanic origin, and its highest point is Mount Pomare, which reaches a height of 833 meters above the sea level. 833 meters. The highest peak, and its quaternary volcano. Formerly, there were a number of large plantations of coconuts and copra, principally along the fertile coasts. Today, most of these have been broken into small holdings. Okay. Well, this is about Epi, the facts. Let's move next. And the next island, it's Malakula. Alright. Let's trace the outline so that okay, and the capital is Lakatoro. I will try to write it here. Lakatoro, the capital. Malakula's economy is largely based on agriculture. The island has extensive copra plantations on the eastern coastal plains. There are old cannibal sites hidden in the bush in the northern Malekula, but at many of them the bones and skulls have been removed or buried. So there were cannibal sites the smallest island, this one here. You see, I barely can touch it with my pen. So, the name is Pama. Pama. I will try to write it, the name. Pama. And the capital is Lero. Well, I don't have enough space here to write such a small script, such a small letters. Today, the majority of people living in Pama live in villages close to the coast of the island and make their gardens on the hillside nearby. Agricultural produce is by and large for the subsistence, although some is exported for sale. So they are mostly agriculture and farmers. Good. The next one is Pentecost. Pentecost. Yeah. The capital is Loltong. Loltong, Loltong, Loltong. Pentecost is a large mountainous island which stretches north to south over 60 kilometers. Pentecost Island is most famous for being the spiritual birthplace of the extreme sport of bungee jumping, but its name, land diving, well, it's more dangerous than the bungee jumping because they used some sort of tower constructed out of woods, and they use lianas roots instead of bungee jumping string. Right, land diving. So this is the ancestors of bungee jumping. This is a unique place where you can find this kind of extreme sport or dangerous sport. The next one is Santo Maro or Espiritu Santo and Malo. Okay, so let's go. This and Santo go. Alright, and this is the Malo, which is another island. The capital is Luganville. Luganville. Yeah. Espiritu Santo during the World War II, particularly after the Japanese attack on Pearl Harbor. The island was used by American naval and air forces as a large military supply support base and airfield. Luganville has a strong tourist industry, namely in the areas of World War II, artifacts and scuba diving. So we have here tourists. Right. Good. Let's move next. Well, the next are in the south, and there are three: Ipota, Tanna, and Anadom. They are named Tafea Islands. And the capital is Isangel and Ipota. Isangel. world's most accessible volcano, Mount Yasur. Mount Yasur. Yasur. With 1084 meters highest peak of the province, Aniva Island. It's the only coral island. The other four are volcanic and reach much higher elevation than Aniva. So we have Coral Island. Right. And now we can say we discovered today Vanuatu. Vanuatu archipelago, which is not very so renowned in the world for something, but it's a tourist destination with pristine beaches and rainforest and volcanoes. It sounds like a very attractive vacation destination. So thank you very much for watching.